Hey guys, good morning. I'm gonna move that to the side just a bit. Welcome to another upper body strength class. I say that because we did upper body, but we did, biceps and triceps. So today, we're gonna fit everything else in. We're gonna get shoulders, back, and chest, all right? What did I tell you need? I have to think about this morning. You need a chair, something you can sit in, and then you need some loop bands, or you can use a straight band. Today, you are going to need to combine your loop bands like this. So if you have a straight band, you can use that as well. If you don't, or I actually prefer combining two of my loop bands, because then I can make it as strong or as light as I want, depending on the size of loop bands I combine together. So combine two loop bands together, and then you're gonna need a whole bunch of different weights today. We are hitting a whole bunch of muscle groups in our upper body. So some of them are smaller than others, the muscles themselves. So you need to have a big range of weights for today's workout. You need to be on the light end and then all the way up to something that you would consider really heavy to curl or row or something like that, because we are going to max out a little bit too today. So I don't know where I'm at today. I am so sore everywhere. From yesterday's workout especially, like my whole lower half is just like ridiculously sore. So if you're sore with me, let me know. I have a hunch that a few of you are fairly sore from yesterday. But my upper body's still a little sore from Tuesday's class. We've had a great week so far. So I am going to feel it out today. And if you feel that same way, there's nothing wrong with that. So I have a ton of weights out here to choose from today. My heavy end, I grabbed some 20s, but I've got 20s, 15s, 12s, 10s, and 8s. So just make sure you have lots of options this morning as far as weights. So grab a whole bunch of weights. I'll give you a second to do that. I can see some of you guys checking in. I love it. Thank you. And start gathering a whole bunch of different weights. You need a chair. And then again, you need loop bands today, but we're going to use them in this combined way. So if you just have loop bands, combine two together. If you have a straight band, you could use that as well. All right, so I'm going to give you guys a second. I'm going to get a drink of water if I can bend down, because I am I needed that bar class yesterday, obviously. It was just the change up I needed. But today, we talk about this. I feel like I am sore all the time. I try to mix things up with my workouts enough, and I try to push myself. Like, I don't remember a time that I have sore in like the last 20 years. Like, I'm sore every week. And sometimes it's just a light soreness. Today, from yesterday's class, I am borderline, like, not gonna be able to do stuff today. I'm so sore. And you know, sometimes it's all right to be extra sore, but I'm feeling it today. All right, grab a whole bunch of different weights. I'll tell you one last time before we get started. You need a chair, you need a loop band combined, and then you need a big range of weight today. I've got a lot of weights out in front of me. You don't need this many, but I want you to kind of grasp the idea that you need lots of options. So I've got 20s, 15s, 12s, 10s, and 8s in front of me. All right, you ready to get started? Courtney, good morning. Lacey and Jody. Well, you guys probably aren't sore because all you guys are way tougher than me. Thank you for checking in today. I just want to do the entire class sitting in this chair because my legs are so sore, but we're not going to do that. We are going to start to warm our upper body up. Grab a weight that's not super heavy to start with. I'm just going to start out with 8s. And we are going to start with an L raise. So I want your right arm in front, left arm to the side. We're gonna alternate, all right? So you're gonna come here and alternate. It's all right to make this a little fluid when you're coming down and make that switch as you come down. Requires a little bit of thought for me this early in the morning. I gotta concentrate. You got an L on one side, and then an L on the other. We're gonna do 8. Here we go. 8. And 7. 6. 4. My shoulders are feeling it in this first set. 2. 2. And 1. And 1. Let them come down just for a second. We're just gonna do a side raise. Just getting the blood flowing here. Ready? Here we go. Just that side raise. Should we do 8? 8 of these. Not too heavy of a weight yet. 6. And 5. 4. 3. 2. Last one. All right. Relax those arms just for a second. I still want you to keep your lighter weight, but if you're feeling like you need to do way more repetitions than I'm asking you to do to even start to feel those muscles, fatigue, you need a heavier weight, all right? You should know that by now. We've done 2 sets. We're gonna do a little row and flip. So we're gonna start to incorporate our back here. So row, flip. Bring it down. Row, flip. Still not real heavy, but heavy enough that those muscles are feeling it. You could make this a fluid motion. Row and flip those weights up. Few more repetitions on this one because it's the first one. We're starting to engage those muscles in our back. So I'm gonna start counting right now. That sounds good. 8. 7. 6. And 5. 4. 2 more. 2. And 1. Nice job. We're going to do just 1 dumbbell. I'm going to stick with that lighter one. We're going to do the upper half of a front raise. So you're going to start here, bring it up overhead and down to just that chest level. I work with lots of people that have all sorts of injuries or ailments or whatever you want to call it. So if your low back or knees or something, oh my goodness, are bothering you, do this from a seated position. Have a seat in your chair. 8. I'm gonna regret the 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. Last one. And 1. Nice job. All right, I'm going to bring it in. And where do I want to go next? I don't know. Grab that other weight. Let's just do an alternating front raise. I want you to do it in that hammer grip. All right, so these ones have the numbers on the tops. If yours are the same, then if I was looking at you, I should be staring at those numbers. Ready? Let's go. alternate, control, engage your core here, all right? I don't want you to use your lower back, so I've got a slight bend in my knees. Anything where you lift something heavy out in front of you, put some strain on that lower back. So tuck your hips under, bend your knees a little bit, flex your abs, take some of the strain off that low back. All right, 8. And 7. 6. 5. You got it, nice job, we're getting there. 4. 3. 2. Last one. 1 and 1. All right, I'm sticking with these combination moves, higher repetitions. So I'm still sticking with my lighter weight. Please do not be afraid to switch up your weight in the middle of a set if you discover that what you're holding is too light or too heavy, all right? Okay, we're gonna do a compound movement, an overhead press with an around and down. So set up just like this. Try to get in frame the best I can. Follow along, here we go. You're gonna press up, and then you're gonna go around and down, and then back up. Here we go, press, around, there's 8. 7. I'm on the struggle bus already. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. Last one. Let's see if Erin can do it. Pull. And 1. All right, set those weights down. We're gonna pick up just one again, and we're gonna do just the lower half of that front raise, all right? Okay, pick it up. Just the lower half, ready, here we go. Up. Right before I came out here this morning, I must have been just like hobbling around like I was super sore, because when my husband got up, the first thing he said to me was, I hope you're not doing anything where you have to use your legs in class today. I said, no, not much, but just standing here is enough today. I wish I wasn't even using my legs that much. All right, we're gonna go 8, 7, and 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and 1. All right, back to that back. Keep it with the lighter weight. We're just gonna do a bent over fly. So I want you to be able to extend your arms out. That's why I'm having you go a little bit lighter for now. All right, so we're gonna lean forward. You're gonna open up. Up and out. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 4, 2, and 1. I'm gonna give you a second to stand up straight. We're gonna change the angle of our weights so palms are facing one another, and then we're gonna do one more set. Same setup, the fly, just different grip, okay? Go ahead and lean forward. Here we go. Open up. Nice flat back. I like to kind of flick my pinkies out. Get a little extra squeeze. All right, here we go with 8. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. All right, set those guys down. Depending on what weight you have available to you today, we're gonna do another version of a row for our back, but this time I want your palms forward, but this will be a row. So instead of opening up, you're gonna be rowing back. I can do a little bit heavier weight, so we're still not gonna be maxing out. We'll still do, higher repetitions. This is kind of a smaller muscle group back here, lats, upper part of the back. So watch yourself on weight, but choose something that's gonna be a challenge to do. 12, maybe 15. Here we go. Lean on forward, palms forward, and then you're gonna give me that row. The thing I like about this, palms are forward. You kind of have to come out and around your body. That allows you to really squeeze those shoulder blades together. All right, 12, 11, 9, 8, 7, 5, 3, 2, last one, and 1. Nice, all right. You're just gonna need one dumbbell. We're gonna do a variation of the dumbbell press. We're just gonna keep it in this top area, and I'm gonna hit you at several different angles. I'm gonna try a 10. I know, it doesn't sound like much, just one, right? 110, I'm gonna start out with that, all the right places, and it's not gonna take much. So choose one dumbbell. We're gonna start with just pressing straight out from chest level. And I want you to keep it just really nice and controlled. We're going to hit a bunch of different angles on our way up to an overhead press. So the angles will be subtle. So you're gonna start working your way up. Give me a few presses at a slight angle up, okay? Slight angle up. You'll get the hang of it, don't worry. And then we're gonna do a few presses at even more of an angle up. Not straight overhead, just an upward angle. Tilt your chin down slightly. And then let's go one more angle up. So you're not straight up, but you're kind of up and out. And now let's take it to straight overhead. So we're gonna make our way back down in just a second. We're gonna do a few from all of those subtle angles. All right, give me that slight angle forward. So you're still pressing up. It's just a little forward angle here. Now you should be starting to feel this. We're only making our way back down to our start position. So if you feel like you could do this all day, now's your chance to grab a heavier weight. All right, a little bit more of an angle. So now you're kind of pressing forward and out to where your ceiling meets your wall. That's about the angle you want out there in front of you. Now you're gonna change up your angle. It's just gonna be barely below what you're pressing to now. Okay, ready? Take it just below. So it's still a slight angle up. Few more. All right, we've got one more angle before you're pressing straight out. So this next angle down is just slightly above a straight press out, okay? You ready? Here we go. Just slightly above that straight press out. We're almost there, we're almost there. And 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice, set it down. All right, since we're here, and I want to get away from those shoulders for just a second, I'm going to throw this one in the middle. Let's just do a one-arm fly. So you can use your chair. You're going to be kneeling. We're coming out. I think I can do a 10, all right? Fly's a little different from a row. You might need a little bit of a lighter weight. We're going to do 12 repetitions, all right? Get set up, nice flat back. Ready? Here we go. Out. Control for 12. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and stand up. I just want you to give your lower back a rest. We're going to do another version of this move. I want you to come back down, same position with your weight, and you're going to lift back, okay? Back. So your arm is straight. You're going to feel this a little bit in those triceps too, especially if you're still a little sore from Monday. Give me 10, 9, 8, try to just lift with your arm, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. 1, all right, set that weight down, get a little bit of a reprieve while we set up with our loop band, okay? You're gonna have to figure out where you're at. You're gonna use your longer combined loop band, and we are gonna do a straight arm side raise with the loop band. So here's what I mean. You can loop your band around the back of your chair, you can loop it around the front, or you can stand on it with your foot. But still has enough tension that you're working, okay? So I'm gonna try my loops around the back. I actually don't know. I don't know where I'm at today. So we're gonna give this one a try. All right, out and out. That'll do it for now. We'll try it right here for me. Give yourself a little test. If you need to change position, do. I want you to have, but not so much. You're like, okay. You need to have control. You need to watch those body lines, keeping your chest and hips to the floor. Let's go with 12, 11, and 10, 9. Ooh, I'm feeling this one. 8, I must be in the right spot. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. All right. Just gonna leave that guy there for now, and we're gonna do the same to the other side. Grab your one weight. If you don't feel like you had enough or you had had too much on the other side, switch it up on this side. It's just the fly to start with. You ready? Here we go. All right. Let's go with 10 more. 7. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. I'm going to stand up straight just to give my back a little bit of a rest. And then we're doing that straight arm back hold. Let's go ahead and come into position. Ready? Let's go. Try not to swing. Control it on the way down and the way up. And we're doing 10. 5. 4. 3. 2. Last one. And 1. All right, I'm gonna set that guy down. Grab my loop band again. You can always try it from a different position. The tension is key. It's not really gonna matter if you just choose to stand on it or if you choose to loop it under any one of the legs of your chair. You just want to get that tension right. So you've got your range of motion and your tension. You ready? Let's go. This one is really getting me today in all the right places. And we'll shoot for 10. 6. 4. 3. 2. And 1. All right. We're going to need that band in just a second, but you're not going to need your chair for just a bit, so I'm going to set mine aside. We're going to go back to a combination movement. Let's start with our left arm. I'm going to show you what it is before you pick up your weight. So it's going to be a one arm, front press, side press, okay? So we will be doing like 10 repetitions, which ends up being 20. I'm going to stick with a 10. We still have not even tapped into our super, super heavy weights yet. Don't worry, we will, okay? But this one, you're going to be doing more repetitions. So grab, not your max. Go ahead and heave that guy up. Your knuckles are facing me. Elbow is straight out from your shoulder. Don't go lower than that. Let's give it a try. Here we go. Press, out to the side, press. Take your time to get to those different spots, okay? Don't move your body, just move your arm. We're gonna go 10. 10. If it hurts your back, sit down. 9. 9. 8. 7. 5. 4. 3. 2. Oh my gosh, can I do this last one? Oh, I don't know. 1. And 1. Not that ugly there at the end for me. All right. Band. We're gonna do a little set with just the band, same arm, okay? So you're gonna step on the bottom, If you have a straight band, you just step on it, same way. And then you're gonna take the top in your hand. We're gonna do a little burnout. So basically, little teeny presses right there. Make sure your arm is up high enough and you're using that shoulder. It's not gonna take much. Let's go with 10 seconds. Try to get 2 in with each one of my counts. Push, burn it out. 10, 9, 8. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna scream. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 1. I gotta help myself. Shake it out. Here's another tip and trick. If your loop band setup is way too tight for you to even get up in here, you can sit down. So you'll take your arm closer to the ground, right? So you step on it and sit in a chair to do the other side. But we're not ready for the other side yet. Oh no. We are gonna do one more little burnout set. Take a step down in weight, unless you feel like the weight you were just using was super light, because we are gonna do just the front overhead press burnout. So it's just gonna look like that, okay? Keep it there. Ready? Here we go. Press, press. So you're not fully extending straight up overhead. I do want you to keep your elbow lined up with your shoulder at the bottom of this. Press those knuckles to the ceiling. Your arm is coming straight out in front. This is such a great move for the front cap of that shoulder. But man, it is a challenge. And we are gonna do 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, and take it down. All right, beautiful job. We're gonna do all of that on the other side. Again, if something is hurting your lower back, your legs, your knees, instead of saying, oh, I can't do that, try a little modification and sit down. If you do that and it still hurts, obviously don't do it. But don't be afraid to modify. You know, talk to people all the time. They're like, oh, I can't work out. And I'm like, oh my gosh, what happened? Well, I injured my foot. Well, okay, there's still some things you can do. And I know you guys know that because you're here with me. So modify some stuff if you need to and give it a try. Ready? We're gonna heave this guy up, and it is the overhead press and the front press. Ready? Let's go. Press, come to the front, press. Out to the side, press, front. Okay, what did we do last time? 8? I don't remember, but that'll do us. 8. We've already done a few. 7. 6. 5. Man, oh man, oh man. Ugh. 4. 3. 2. Last one. 1. And 1. I gotta hold myself down. All right. We're doing that banded burnout. Sit down. If you need a little less tension with the loop band setup you've got. I don't know if I can raise my arm up. Okay, I've got to get myself pumped up here for this one. Woo! All right, set yourself up. Little teeny press. This should be a crazy intense burnout for your shoulders. 10, 9, 8. Really press against that band. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And I'm gonna help my arm down as well. My arm's too tired. If I would've just relaxed, it would've went, whoo. Maybe that. All right, I'm taking a step down for that front press burnout. You get to choose if you need to do that or not, right? Okay, right into it. Here we go. Straight up. Keep everything lined up there in front. We've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, I'm setting this guy down. Now, finally, we're gonna get to those heavy weights. We're gonna do a low repetition heavyweight max for our back, the row. So I've got 15s or 20s. We're gonna do 2 sets. So if you don't choose the right weight for yourself, don't stress. But I want you to do that grip where your palms are facing forward. So you're gonna come up and out and around with as heavy weight as you think you can do 10 repetitions. So I'm gonna start with my 15s. The other thing to be conscious of are your wrists. If you have issues with your wrists, you might need to take it a little lighter just to be on the safe side, feel it out first, okay? All right, you ready? Nice flat back. Here we go. Out and around. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Set it down. We're gonna go right into a second set. Catch your breath. I'm just gonna give you a second to catch your breath. We've got one more set. It's gonna be exactly the same. So if you felt like that was your max, if it was a struggle for you to do 10, stick with that. I'm gonna try to go up to my 20s. I think I can do it. I might not be able to squat down and pick these up right now, but I think I can row them. All right, heavy weight, low reps, 10. Get yourself set up. Here we go. Oh yeah, this is where I need to be. 8 more. 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Set them down. Okay. There are a lot of times where maxing out is very uncomfortable. Obviously, it's a heavy weight. But if you're truly maxing out, it might be real ugly. You might have to yell through it. It's not pretty, all right? We're not gonna look like super perfect in our super cute outfits, fitness models when we're maxing out. So don't worry about that. It's one of the fun things about doing this stuff at home. But you need to have a weight that you are straining, ugly face straining to do 10, okay? All right, moving on, we're gonna come back to maxes. But you know what, let's throw one in here while we're standing because we are gonna sit. I wanna do one max out with an one arm overhead press, standing. So we're gonna keep it real simple. I'm gonna try to do a 20. I don't know if I'm there, but we're gonna give it a try. Choose your arm. This is gonna be the max out for our standing overhead press. We're gonna do 10. So again, ugly face, straining to do 10. That's what you need. That's the weight you need to choose. Heave that guy up. I want your palm facing your ear here, and when you're overhead, it's facing forward, okay? Ready, here we go, press. All right, 10, 9. It's all right if it gets ugly, it's okay if you need to use your legs a little bit. This is your max. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and help it down. I'm gonna give you a second to breathe. give you a second to question whether or not you've got the appropriate weight, and then we're gonna do the other side, all right? Ready? Let's give it a try. Let that guy get up on your shoulder. Ready? Let's go. Up. You've got 10. 8. 6. 4. 3. 2. Last one. 1. Careful. Helping that weight down. Great job. Okay. Enough of the mat. Let's get our chair back. Don't worry, I didn't forget that we're going to throw a little bit of chest work in, but let's move on back to our back. I want to throw out another version of a seated fly. You're going to take it down in weight a bit, because I think we'll do 10 to 12 repetitions. I'm just going to have you down like that, okay? So I'm going to try 10s. We'll see how my arms are holding up at this point, huh? How are you guys feeling about your arms right now? All right, so you're gonna lean forward, nice flat back, and we're just gonna fly open, flick those pinkies up, and give me 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Set it down. Okay, we're gonna do another overhead press max. What? But we're gonna do this one seated, and I'm not gonna have you change the angle of your hand as you're pressing. It's just gonna be straightforward overhead press. 10 on one side, 10 on the other. When you're seated, it makes it a little bit more difficult, but I am still gonna try to throw up those 20s. We're doing low repetitions, heavy weight, okay? So, let's see how this goes. I'm gonna need to help this weight up with my other hand. So get set up, sit up nice and straight and tall. You got 10, let's do it. Up, 10, 9, 8, 7, you can help yourself with your other arm if you need. 6, and I might need 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. 1, that was definitely my max. Set it down, catch your breath. You guys at home are seeing my arms wobble. A bunch of reasons I prefer to do a one-arm press when we're maxing out, especially by ourselves, okay? So that can be scary because you can get yourself to failure, right? If you're doing the press with one arm, if you find that you're just like, oh, I'm not gonna do, toss to the side, okay? I know some of you are like, what about my floor? I'd rather have you down to your floor than your body, but it's easy, drop it off to the side if you max out early, than if you have a bar or you have something overhead, 2 weights that can come down on you, so just go. Okay, other side. Oh, that was my true max on this side. That last rep, it was all I could do to get it up there, so let's see how this arm does. All right, we have 10, you ready? Let's go! 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. That's all I got. Okay, one more move from this position for our back. I'm gonna have you palms facing one another, legs out a little bit farther for that fly. So we want to take it a step down in weight. I'm going to go down to an 8 for this one. I really want to make sure that I can fully extend out and squeeze my lats together. So, or squeeze my shoulder blades more so. All right, lean it forward. Get your feet out far enough that you can bring your weight underneath your legs. I want that extra range of motion. Ready? Here we go. Up and out. Up and out. Higher repetitions here. Lower weight. Really get those arms up. Squeeze your shoulder blades. 10. 9, 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. 1, set them down. All right, we're gonna sit up straight and tall. I still want you to stick with that lighter weight. We're gonna do a seated, bent arm, side raise, okay? Higher repetitions, lighter weight. Grab those dumbbells, I'm sticking with my 8s. Stretch out that back, sit up, chest out. 90-degree angle with those arms, bring them up. We've done a lot of heavy lifting up overhead today, so be careful of that head and neck. All right, 15, I told you, lighter weight, higher reps. 14, 13, 11, 10, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Set it down. Okay. Heavier weight, one arm side raise, straight arm side raise, all right? I'm gonna go back down to lower repetitions for this one. We're gonna shoot for 10, so I think I'll be somewhere in the 15-pound dumbbell range, but I won't know until I try, all right? So, one arm, make sure that you've got a nice wide stance, because as soon as you lift that heavy weight out to the side, your body's gonna wanna go like that, okay? All right, ready? Let's give it a try. All right, we're doing 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and 1. All right, I want you to take a step down, higher repetitions, a lot of control, same exact lift, okay? I've got my 8s. Ready? Let's go. We're gonna do 15. You need to be pretty burny up in that shoulder with 15. If you need to go up, do it. Here we go. 15, 14, and 12. 11, being in the chair takes away the use of those legs to help you lift. 10, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, we're gonna do the exact same thing on the other side, and then we gotta shoot down to our mat to finish with some killer chest work, all right? I don't have time for my banded move, but that will be okay. You're gonna max out 10 repetitions with the side raise. Go heavy. Ready. Here we go. Up. 10. 8. 6. 3. 2. And 1. Nice. We're going to go straight down to that lighter weight, more control, higher reps. Ready? Here we go. 15. 14. You don't have to be in an 8. You can be heavier or lighter than me. 12. What you do need to be is feeling it like crazy by the end. 9. 8. 7. 6. And 5. 4. 3. 2. Last one. And 1. All right, we're coming down to our mat. You're not going to need your chair anymore. You will, however, need a bunch of weights. I'm going to do while we're standing. We're going to max out as heavy as we can with a fly. Okay, you're going to be lying down, chest fly, all right? And then we're going to throw in a few other things. But this first one, I want you to go heavy. Man, I'm going to try my 20s. So I like to put them on my lap before I lay back, especially when they're really, really heavy weights. Because reaching off to the side and pulling up over this direction is really hard on your shoulders, your rotator cuff, all that stuff. So be careful. So we're gonna lay on back, and then I'm gonna take my heavy weights and bring them right up here. All right. So this first, you know what? I'm gonna change it up on you. I want the first move just to be a traditional press, because I want you to feel out the weight that you have in a little bit more of a safe manner. So turn those weights. You can bounce your elbows off the ground. Chest press. You should be really, really heavy in your weight. We're gonna do 12. 12 needs to be a challenge. Are you ready? You felt it, so you know where you're at now, right? Here we go. 12. 11. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. Last one. All right, put those weights together. Carefully bring them down. You can set one aside, and then the other. We're gonna rock and roll up. So that was my true max with a press. We're gonna do a second set, but not yet. I do wanna throw in a fly. I'm gonna step it down to 15s with my fly. If you were at your true max with the press, you most likely would step down slightly with the fly. If you feel like you could have done a lot more or a few more, you might be able to stick with your heavy weight for this chest fly, all right? Come on back. This is where I want you to be really, really safe. So all that explanation, you're up over your face, move it down slightly so you're over your chest. You're gonna open and close at chest level. I want it to be a challenge. We're doing 10, but you need to be able to do the movement, not hurt yourself, okay? 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. I'm a shaky mess at this point. And 1. Put those weights together, set them down. Okay, stay right here. We're gonna do a straight press up. Your weights are gonna stay together. You're gonna press straight up from chest level. We're still not doing a bunch of repetitions. Low repetitions, high weight. Okay, so you need to be toast, fried, finished by 10. Okay, keep those weights together, chest level. We're pressing straight up. Straight up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna come down, set those guys down. Okay, I wanna do one more set of just the press, maxing out. So when we take it to that press, this is where you should, in theory, be able to really push yourself in weight. You can bounce your elbows off the floor if you need to. If it gets to be too heavy, you just toss those aside. Okay, this is our final set. I want you going with as heavy weight as you can manage for 10 reps. So you should be real heavy. Alrighty. Get myself set up here. Ready? Here we go. Let's do our 10, 9, 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and 1. Be careful setting those weights down. You can just rest your elbows against the ground and drop them if that works for you. What do I have on me? A fuzzy thing. All right, go ahead and kneel up. You made it. Great job this morning. Pretty straightforward, heavy arm day. I think it's just gonna add to our soreness this week. Tomorrow, it's another lower body day. I thought I'd throw some abs in today, and I didn't. We ran out of time. I promise I will make time to throw a little bit of ab work in tomorrow. But as far as core work goes, so much of what we do for our other muscle groups in my classes works your core as well, all right? So I don't do a ton of specific core work because I don't think we need it based on everything else that we do, but I will throw some in for you. And if you feel like you need more, let me know, or do a little extra on your own. Every once in a while I throw in a day where we really do a lot of core, but I kind of incorporate core in like everything. All right, Lacey, thank you guys for being liked. Or a move that you just really hated today. And I still want to know, Jody, I've been thinking about you today. You have to be sore, right? I am so sore. Let's see. You're from the top of your butt all the way down. Yes. I said that before I read your comment. I was thinking about you guys that work out with me religiously. Courtney, Jody tells me when she's sore. Courtney never says anything, so I just assume Courtney never gets sore. She's just like an animal. Every time she's done with her workout, she's like, piece of cake. Jody, you tell me when you're sore, which helps me because I'm always sore too. Yes, yesterday was just what I needed to, and I am sore in all sorts of crazy places. Every part of my lower body is sore. So it was a great workout. It was something different, and I needed it as well. But man, I'm hobbling around today. So we'll see you guys tomorrow. Let me know if you had a move that you liked today, or if you just had a muscle group that you really like to work. You guys know I'm a shoulder girl. I always kind of gravitate to that. I will say I'm also trying to add in a lot more stuff for our back too. I just feel like that whole overall kind of upper body package training is going to help us with our posture, with our functionality, and, you know, aesthetically as well. So lots of back stuff I'm liking lately, and shoulder work. So tomorrow, I don't even want to say this because Jody, those of you that are ridiculously sore like me today, you're going to say, I'm not coming. But we are going to do a leg day tomorrow. It's going to be different from what we did yesterday. I know we're probably still going to be sore. It's okay. All right. But I will throw some core work into that day as well. So Courtney, Lacey, Jody, awesome job. Those of you that didn't have a chance to comment, that don't want to comment, or that don't have the live chat, great job. I hope you're sore as well with the rest of us. We'll see you tomorrow.